get away a bit more reliably, especially if you're rocking the Purify. Just gotta watch out for the burst here.
You also have the extra shielding. That's definitely a great addition there if you're trying to survive the initial Sora burst. Man,
look at the...
I feel like the laning phase will heavily favor TLID for a little bit though, at least. Before the big team fights, that's where Dewa will be looking to try and turn things around.
Just because of the Eve? Which laning phase you're talking about?
No, I think TLID will have the better laning phase, and then Dewa are gonna wait for team fights to turn things around.
Okay. I guess we will see the answer here. It's been a fun match so far. And this last match of the day, day 2 of week 2 MPL Indonesia season 17. They're gonna duke it out again. Dewa United against TLID, who will be handed their first loss of the season.
Let's see it, folks. 1-0 has to go. It's built up to a full 3-game series, and all the way to the game here, we're seeing Cheese Picks, Uranus Jungle.
Oh, look at Aran though, trying to show Ken who's boss, assert some dominance. Again, laning phase-wise, TLID will have some advantage initially, I think, but even in the mid lane here, Dewa is not making it easy for them at all.
Yep. Ken's favorite pick, by the way. He said this on the podcast, so we'll see what he's got. Master Assassin. Okay, he still really wants to go for those 1v1s.
Pretty insane, honestly. Pulling yourself together still for Drichel. Wants to try and make those plays happen. Bargain Hunter for Kyo as well, so he's gonna reach those power spikes earlier. Possibly to try and bully out maybe in the lane, depending on how this goes.
Again, it's I think it's a skill matchup. I believe Kelra has something to say about this kind of matchup back then. Not sure which hero he prefers to play that lane, but
back then it was carry.
Carry, okay. Which is a bit weird, no? Like, because like in terms of pure damage, it's easier to execute as a Harith.
Yeah, back then your skill 2 on the Harith didn't give you this much shielding, so it was a much more skill-based matchup. The carry could just dodge away the Synchro Fission and win out the trade, but now it's different.
Yeah, and the matchup is pictured also in the audience prediction 54-46, so even the audience does not know what's going to unfold here in the third game.
Yep.
But all
Makes
the unique
sense.
picks. Who does, honestly? 13 seconds to go here, and TLID already on the setup, but when you have a roam Zushin, you can really make it difficult for TLID to hold the position.
I'm not sure why Lyoni is poking.
Yeah, he's giving it the stacks.
Yeah, especially before the turtle fight. What?
Running Patrick, though.
Sora in the bottom lane will be able to get level 4 Kin. Aran looks like he wants to just go in. Kin's gonna go to the skies over on Aran now. He's already used the shifting skies.
That's info. They're just gonna wait it out.
Big resource, yeah.
Maybe he's rotating. Already in the mid lane.
They lost Kin's ultimate though. I don't think they can fight this. Kin. Nice consecration. Kin jumps on Lyoni. He's gonna jump in as well. It's gonna be Aran with the Valkyrie's Ascent. Maybe with the flicker out the safety. Kin against Lyoni. Going in. First blood. Big bomb.
Oh my God.
Together with Drichel. 2-3 members down. It's a 3-for-1 in the end for TLID.
Yeah, I guess the adjustments does not favor Dewa United at all. The Eve, like literally everything that TLID did, it's mostly the Eve, right? And also the fact that Dewa United has to change from the box, has to change from a lot of the heroes that they have, especially the Valentina too. Now it's a different game.
But the fact that they got clumped up there in one corner, one corridor of the jungle didn't do many favors, man. Keven got a huge bonk there with the Priest of Wrath, I believe. It's partially why they were able to do so much damage and win so decisively.
Already 800 gold lead for TLID, courtesy of the 3 early kills plus the total. I would expect them to shoot up to like around 900 or 1k after that skirmish, but a lead is still a lead, and Golden Staff has been secured for Aran. That's a big power spike, especially for the next total fight.
The 1v1s are going to be so interesting as Octa tries to show some aggression right here, but Moisa and Lyoni duking it out is just such a weird sight at this point.
Yeah.
What's weirder is Patrick's animation.
Yeah, when he gets CC, dude. What is that? Crimson Beacon has to respect it. Kane walks up in mid.
That's the difference right there. The ganking potential of a jungle Uranus is quite literally non-existent, so
yep.
He's just farming and being a nuisance. Kyo!
Oh man.
Kelra was right.
Yeah, Kelra was certainly right. Kane wanted to go under the turret for sure there, but notice that, you know, Kyo already used the Purify, that's enough. RWM, mid lane, Octa! Almost a solo kill on Drichel, forcing the flicker out.
Wow. They were turning things around. Oh, 1v1 again.
Oh. Wait, what?
What?
Keen with a dive up top. Keen in the 1v1 against Aran.
Oh, wow. And now the power specs to Herod is going to be delayed even more, and maybe we'll have a bit more leeway both in the laning phase and maybe the next turtle fight, because he's going to be clearing this one Masarashi.
Yeah, the prio is definitely there. We'll see what happens here, though. The carry stays on the top side, getting all this gold. So TLID, they're losing out in value here, but they win the position. What are they gonna go? What are they gonna do with it, though? Are they gonna try and go for a fight?
Octa so far does not have the ultimate just yet. Drichel trying to stay away from the copy.
It's a brute force for Keven. Less crowd control, more movement speed, more mobility in the fights to catch the pesky mobility heroes that Dewa has. Both leaders,
Where's went for it. That's a retreat from Kane. Kane brings 2 members down. Do they have enough damage? The Mountdown comes in over on Mueza, but it's going to be brought back all the way into the RWM. Flickers out the safety. Kin will disengage as well. Mueza taking low. Kyo walks up and maybe so much damage. Aran was caught in the Lantern Flare under turret. Now it's Dewa with the lead. Kane walking up again. Unkillable on this Uranus.
That is weird, man. I feel like Aran, amidst of that chaos, does not see how much stack the Jushin has.
Yeah. Definitely miscalculated.
Yeah.
And it seemed that they were trying to go and focus down Mueza. They were chasing him down for so far.
No. Of course, he's going to jump in on Mueza. I'm not too sure about this because maybe can still shred him down. He's fighting in the RWM and maybe just shreds him. Together with the RWM, Lyoni wants to go for the trade, just won't be able to find it. Maybe flickers out. Oh, bong from Keven the Jote. Now Mueza taunted a shank as well to secure a double.
That's why he's the Jote! The Jote!
And he gets a double and he turns it around. No dive angle, but no, the Jote still goes for it.
Uh-oh. RWM this time from Drichel. Sora in the bottom lane. Kin able to trade for a turret. Drichel takes the one up top.
Dude, this has been a really joyful game or match to watch, man. Back and forth, back and forth. Have we seen this before? 3 games in a row.
And they don't care if they're behind in gold. They are willing to take the risk and try to get the outplays. That is what makes this game so volatile right now. Oh boy.
Goat when we've got the Jote.
Yes, sir. Oh boy.
What it's called teasing when you have Keven.
The Jote.
Dude, the aura is just not there. Called teasing to Keven? That's,
Huh?
Yeah.
the aura is just not there.
What do you mean? Keven has all the aura.
I guess.
Oh, that's why he's his favorite pick. Kin brings in kill, forcing the demand force out, but now he's gonna be caught in Lyoni's stun with a slam time in the pass. That's a bring back from Keven. Aran, Kin's gonna be caught. He's gonna be mounted as well. Goes to the skies right now as he CC immune, but he's gonna fall to the RWM of Drichel. Now it's maybe popping the spinning light wheels. Not enough damage to take him down. Now it's gonna be Aran who walks up forward, caught in the Lantern Flare. Mueza looking desperately to go for the knockup. RWM stolen. Kane still holding the front. I don't think they'll have enough to take this fight. TLID should be able to take this turtle. Unless, hold on, Kane wants to go for it. Keven with the secure on the shank in the red tree.
Yeah, I guess they're not afraid to take that because they have that first skill, right? It's a kind of a cheat code convert to Uranus, but now I don't know if we want to chase that.
Yeah.
Oh, Mueza. TLID right now are using the tempo here to ensure that Dewa can't really play the slow macro game that they want. And the picks right now are so much more dangerous. You can see maybe struggling to really find safety, although Octa can peel with a Terrify, and we've seen that happen once already. It all comes down to the targeting of the fighters on the side of TLID. If they can get their hands on maybe, or Octa, I think, it's still a very much winnable type of game.
It is winnable for both men at this point. This is just, it really depends on execution. And it's not like the second game either, right? When Dewa or TLID, wait a minute, Dewa United has a lot of advantage in terms of like the kiting and also how much, you know, pure damage that they have. Now it's an equal game. TLID has all the tools to make this one.
Yeah. I'm surprised Lyoni didn't flicker in there. Mueza, caught on the taunt, has to go for the Crimson Beacon now, but he's saving it for so long. Caught on the Valkyrie's Ascent as well. Keven the Jote makes quick work out of him with the Appraiser's Wrath.
3 kills, 0-4. Oh man.
Ooh. Wait, immediate Divine Blade for Drichel right here, respecting the magic defense, being bucked up, especially for Mueza, who rushed the Radiant Armor once more.
Okay, why is Mueza saving his Crimson Beacon?
He wants to use it like aggressively if possible. Kin though.
I don't know about jumping on Aran. CC immune in the air right now. He goes to the wall, but no! The wall's too big for him. Kin goes down.
Even Kid miscalculates on his favorite hero. You hate to see it.
I mean, when you got that,
He's too excited.
perhaps. That Sora is definitely a big game changer, but now he won't be here for another 10 seconds. Swift Trinity is completed for maybe though, so whoever takes the initial engage of Dewa needs to be careful. Ideally, it should be Lyoni, but they are very aware of that.
Back up, RWM on Kane. Still tanking up a storm. Oh my god, the Lord's a paid actor! Goes for the knock-up on all of them. Mueza now knocks Aran up. Maybe he's gonna deal a lot of damage through him. All kill!
Hold on!
Gonna get close. Leone cannot get onto Maybe. He's able to flick around, and Kane will lose out in the Rectory battle to Keven. The mount down over on Mueza. Maybe he's gonna go for the damage. He's gonna be brought under the turret right now, and Mueza surely, will take Leone down by taking him under turret. RWM's taken over by Yokta. Lord up top.
Can they use this Lord, Arashi?
Aran's back up in 7 seconds. And the wave isn't very close to Dewa. So Dewa has a window here to try and clear it out, but if they overstay, we've seen what happens when you try and run away from this TLID lineup. They can chase you down very reliably, and they have a ton of crowd control, so Dewa's gonna be smart about this.
Yeah, the goal right now is TLID on about 1K, but after this clear, maybe Dewa United will catch up, but no, Joe is here!
Wow, Keven.
So inspirational.
Wait, that's a big ult. Never mind. No more. They can't sandwich. I thought for some reason they would just walk up and try to dash on him right as the ult gets used.
Go for the mid lane here. They can zone, will be great. RWM.
Uh-oh, Drichel's doing the same thing. After force to flick around, Kid now walks up, able to bring two guys under the turret. Now it's going to be Kane trying to sustain as much as possible. Mueza with the Crimson Beacon backwards. Maybe still has a lot of his kit. Has to dash away for now. Kane's low, but he survives the onslaught of damage. Kid for Leone in the trade.
He'll take that, especially with the middle turret is up for the sake for TLID, and real-time victory raid is the cursed number, Ashi.
Oh, wow. We'll see, man. But yeah, any trade is absolutely worth it. The powered waves are still there for TLID to make use of. Only one more turret outside of the base in the mid lane for Dewa. And they're definitely struggling here to deal with this aggression, with the fact that now there's multiple dive attempts, and there is that RWM that wasn't available for TLID earlier. It stops movements, it can slow. It's a good source of DPS, so they can't really even ignore Drichel. So it's really a pain in the sides of Dewa.
By the way,
on Maybe, man.
I think Drichel is going for full damage here. Isn't that the Lightning Truncheon?
Lightning Truncheon or maybe Wishing Lantern maybe? It depends. With the Eve, you have so much freedom with your itemization. It really depends on your opponents. That's the way I see it, at least.
Yeah, pretty much everyone is on the table right now for TLID. And Aran, I don't think he needs to build the Malefic Core or any kind of like,
There you go.
penetration item so fast. It's going to be Wishing Lantern for Drichel. So a lot more damage, especially towards the front lighter of Dewa United. Kane and Kin definitely playing really safe.
It's a short cooldown Void Blast. It's easy to land, and every single one of those Void Blasts, every 3 seconds, 3 or 4 seconds, will do max HP damage. Keven.
Uh-oh. Crimson. Oh, Crimson Beacon in place! Mueza!
He got walled up. But look at Keven, man. So inspirational.
Oh, very inspirational indeed, man. Just walks up and taunts people. 20 seconds on Mueza. I think this is a free Lord.
I think so.
Why was Mueza there?
Not sure.
Again, those kind of heroes give you a false sense of security, man. The Sushins, the Lilias. Now look at this. Dewa trying to make a play happen.
Yeah. Hell no.
There's no way they go for the 4v5 here. They're just going to give the Lord to TL. Great pick, Kane. Has to respect Leone. He does.
But at least TLID doesn't really necessarily have a proper set in a way. But they do have pretty, good siege composition, right? With the Eve and also the Harith. That's a lot of HP bar to go through if you want to actually punish those.
Yep. And again, even in the back and forth, there's sustain built in for Keven on the Fredrin. There is a Uranus on the side of Dewa as well, by all means, but in a siege situation, it might be different. Now look at this, man. Dewa really can't do anything. They have to rely only on Maybe. Very one-dimensional, and that's a problem in the late game.
Yeah, Ronka's RWM technically, so there's a bit of that. Maybe. In the mid lane, Keven doing a good job at zoning him. Kane walks back up. Oh! Able to find two. Kevin's gonna be brought under the turret, but there's not enough follow-up just yet. RBM though with the turret shot. Octa gets taken down by Drichel. He just took the entirety of that RWM.
I'm not sure what happened, but right now TLID 4K gold lead, and they have the mid turret down, top turret down to maybe down bottom. They go after this. Oh, going to the base!
Lyoni with the all-in over on Mueze. He's able to flicker in. Oh my goodness! Lyoni takes a big chunk of damage from the turret. Maybe still free hitting. Doesn't have the ultimate right now. Aran is still right there. Kill on the base. A base turn in the bottom lane, still alive, but the cannon minion will be cleared out.
Just want to say, Kin, how dare you kill the Jote?
Well, what option does he have?
The Soli can have.
Man, but this is a very calculated, calm type of gameplay from TLID. They took the risk early on when it was still volatile, but now that they know, without a shadow of a doubt, that they have an advantage, they have no issue playing it as slow as possible. Enchanted Talisman.
Ooh.
Spam ability, man. All the mana required. Cooldown reduction as well. He's a DPS character, man. This is not a mage.
And Lyoni goes for Genius One, knowing that Drichel and Kyo is a magic damage dealer.
Yep.
Energy, man.
Oh, WM this time from Drichel. Gonna be the all-in coming down, but Octa flickers out the safety now. Kin goes in for the shifting skies. Big bomb coming down over on Kane is maybe this out damage. Look at the damage coming through over on Kill, but maybe isn't able to get the damage down just yet. Kevin's not able to escape. Mueze walks up as well. This wave in the mid lane, and they're trying desperately to clear out, but now it's all over, it seems. Mueze's too low. They've lost their carries. Only the two mages. Big bump from the Jote! TLID continue their win streak, and they take the undefeated stat of Dewa United down.
Oh man, this is some. Who would have thought? No one counted them to be one of the better teams, let alone even making it to the playoffs. Holy!
They're now top 2 and they're undefeated, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to call it, I don't want to say that they've done the miracle run twice, but it's looking like it, man. It's looking like they've done it twice. It looks like they've caught lightning in a bottle twice.
Unreal, man. What is going on with TLID? What could possibly have caused this kind of improvement out of nowhere? Not a single person thought it was possible. We didn't even expect them to do well.